Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Luxor. Let's go. So how are all of you guys doing today? You guys doing good? I hope so. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Hope everyone's having a great day today. That there's good vibes all around. Wait. Didn't we play this one, like, very recently? Like, very, very recently? Did I click on one we already did? Here, let's see what the next one says. After we beat this one. If the next one's the same, we gotta pick another city. Well, this one's got black balls. I don't remember there being black balls last time. Am I having a stroke right now? Is that a possibility? It could be. Well, we'll just get through this one, I suppose. So, you guys know those AI generative ads? You know, the ones that's like, Google, please add a Yeti to my walk. Please add a giraffe to my picture. Please add spaghetti in my bowl. You know, stuff like that. Well, almost all of these ads, for me at least, in the background is Flight of the Bumblebee. And almost every single ad that I get on YouTube is that stupid song. Like every 10 minutes I hear and it's really starting to drive me up a tree. Because it is so often. And every time it's like, oh, please add cheese on my sandwich. If I hear that goddamn Flight of the Bumblebee one more time, I'm going to flip my burger. Like, alright, we get it, you can edit photos. Cool. Enough. We've gone far enough. Now, recently, thankfully, it kind of stopped. But I'm not kidding, for like a 3-week period, every single ad, that song would come on. And it would just send me into a rage. However, that is not as bad as what I'm about to tell you next. So one time at Burrito Horn, now, fun fact, this is actually going to be a secondhand story, because I didn't actually see this happen, I heard about it later. So I suppose take it with a grain of salt, because I did not actually witness it. This was what I was told. So, these two girls came in, piss-ass drunk. Emphasis on piss. We'll talk about that later. So they came in, they were loud, they were rowdy, and we actually got complaints from the other customers that they were bothering everybody, because they would go up to other people's tables, and they would try to talk to them, but they were, you know, drunk. So like, oh my god, what are you wearing, girl? And they could have just spilled a drink or something, but according to a couple customers, when they stood up, their rear ends were just soaked, just covered in liquid. And a couple of them told us that it might be pee. And they offered to try to clean it up, the girls. But since they were so intoxicated, they weren't really helping. They were kind of just fumbling all over the place. So we're like, just get out, just leave, it's fine. And our manager at the time, that was on duty, she got real mad. She starts freaking out, like, okay, so it's not the same thing. She freaks out, she's like, if they're still here, they're getting trespassed. That's unacceptable. Now, this particular manager, we're gonna I forgot what I called her last time. Not the AGM, the different one. We'll call her Oreo. Oreo kind of gets mad a lot. Not to the extent of Big J, but still a lot. Like, she just wants to ban everybody, and like everybody gets on her nerves. If someone wants to add something at the window, she's like, oh God. But yeah, thankfully they left before they could feel Oreo's wrath. Now, it's not 100% confirmed that it's pee. They could have just spilled something. But Oreo told me, oh, I had to clean it up. Oreo told me for safety reasons to just assume that it's pee. So I double gloved, I put 2 sets of gloves on, I mopped up the offending area, and then threw out the mop head. Which I was a little confused because when you mop the bathrooms, that's gonna touch pee, right? Unless we're supposed to throw it away after we mop the bathrooms, but I've never heard of anybody doing it. So yeah, that's 2 grown women allegedly urinated at the burrito. You know, even though that's pretty bad, I've still seen worse. I've still seen people, I haven't caught anybody. But you know, better than like sauce packets being shoved in the toilet or there being crap everywhere. Like literal feces. Yeah, I've seen things that you've only seen in your nightmares, okay? You don't know what shit is. Yay, Golden Scarab! Give me the moolah! I like the background. This looks like something Squidward would paint. Or rather, something he wishes he could paint. If he had talent. Yeah, Luxor 4, I'm actually really enjoying so far. I like all the different modes. I like the graphics upgrade. Like, it almost looks like HD. And I like the new... Like, there was that one level a while ago where it was a bunch of shorter segments that came in. They're really playing with the Luxor formula. And I am all for it. This is very creative. So, Luxor 4 gets an A+. Very enjoyable game. Right up there with the first 3. Sorry, my desk is really messy. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. My elbow bumped something. So, breaking news. We're not making any more new pennies. So, the penny has officially died. As of recording this video a few weeks ago, the final penny was minted in Philadelphia. And the final penny is going to have an omega on it. The omega symbol, it kind of looks like a ribbon. It's like almost a circle with like 2 edges on it. Yeah, look up an omega symbol if you don't know what I'm talking about. It looks like something you'd see in calculus class. Now, they're still going to be in circulation. You can still use pennies, but we're not making any more new ones. Now, each place is going to have their own policy, but if you don't have exact change, they're either going to round up or down. So, if you're lucky and they round up, if your change is $1.21, you'll get $1.25 back. But on the flip side, if your place of business decides to round down and your change is $1.21, you get $1.20. So you could either hit it big time and get a few cents off on every single purchase, or you could just lose a few cents each time. Oh, this battle's different. It's not like a horseshoe anymore. Alright, gotta focus, gotta focus. Just make matches as quickly as possible. And I am choking right now. Nah. Doing a little better, doing a little better, doing a little better. Keep that momentum. Let's keep that momentum. I got a lot of green bugs on my side. Green bugs are good, red bugs are bad. Alright, not gonna steal my treasure. I'm gonna steal it. Now, I can't really try it right now, but I wonder what would happen if I hit, like, the enemy thingamajig. Alright, my green bug's got this. Yeah, you want it to go in the green. Oh. Okay, I got a little cocky there. That's my fault. That's my bad. I should... Why did I stop? Why did I stop? Green bugs, I thought you had this. Come on, crawl, crawl, crawl. Keep crawling, keep crawling, keep crawling. I know my hubris got in the way, but you gotta put in the work yourselves. Yes!
You have won the battle.
Ooh, I got a helmet.
I am in your debt for humbling the assassin Makai. He carries Donku poison from the Far East. Its effect is to violate its victim from within. Cruel fate. Without field canopic jars, my beloved will never be able to travel to the afterlife. Makai would only have taken orders from Horan.
Yeah, lady, we get it. We gotta save your husband, I know. I'm working on it, alright? These bugs won't leave me alone. I gotta destroy all these colors. I'm working on it. We're gonna get your husband back. We got this part now. Do I have to build it? If you build it, he will come. Okay, this one was actually pretty easy. We got a chariot. Now, can we ride this thing all the way to the end? Bonus! Ooh, give me the black one. Ooh, yeah. Black is actually one of my favorite colors. I like it because it stands out against all the other colors. Like it's proud. It's bold and it's confident. My other favorite color is teal. It's when you mix blue and green, and then you make it brighter. Not to be confused with aquamarine, that's like an ocean color. Teal's like a brighter color of that. Like one time I vacationed in Florida, and I went to Miramar Beach, and one interesting thing was that there were no seashells. Now, I don't know if that was the reason, or if there's a different reason, like the soil or something. But
Level complete.
the shore was like emerald green, but like super bright. That was almost teal. Now that was still pretty cool. That specific green shore.
Place the chariot on any city, and you will immediately speed there from your current city.
Oh wait, it's actually a power-up?
Clever driver can get behind an enemy and prevent
Place it on any city, you will immediately speed there from your current city. Wait, can I actually use these? Hold on. Click on any incomplete artifact. Remove items across the map to additional fragments. We'll worry about these later. Let's just play the game.
Backtrack.
Alright, so we just completed Bacteria.
Merv.
Merv was last time, so let's go to Samarkand.
Samarkand.
You cannot reach this city.
Backtrack.
I'm already in that city.
Kashgar.
Okay, that one's further away. So why can I travel there, but not the other one? Alright. Your turn. That was kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, the balls have sped up significantly. This just went from 5 to 10 right here. Okay, they want to play dirty, huh? Yeah, I can get real dirty. Your mother. Oop. Scare up, I need coins. Voila. Alright, wait for him to make the turn. And blast him. Oh, that's one thing I don't like about the Scorpion. It's so overpowered, but if there's a short segment up in the front, once it hits the bug, it dies. Can't it just, like, slow it down or something? Why's it gotta stop when it's a bug? So much wasted potential. Ding! Hiya! So, our AGM chocolate milk was on the headset telling us all a story. Now, I'm not sure why she shared this, but it's locked to my memory now, and therefore it must be a story on YouTube. So, apparently, chocolate milk was on Tinder looking for guys. Now, I've heard some things about Tinder. I don't know if I think you're supposed to stay away from there. But anyway, she found this guy, and according to her, he was going to pay her to give him wedgies. Yeah, he was one of those dudes, like, hey, just, you know, I'll pay you, just give me a wedgie, please. Now, my guess, I think what happened is he was in school, and he had one of those, like, cartoonishly douchey bullies that would, like, shove him in lockers and give him wedgies. And then he discovered, I kind of like this. And now it's his thing. Maybe that's what happened. Hey, at least it wasn't a Cleveland Steamer. We can all be grateful for that. If you want to know what that is, you can look it up, but I highly recommend that you don't. But yeah, to me, Tinder, that sounds like a place you go to buy firewood that doesn't immediately scream, like, dating. Or it sounds like a, you know, like there's Audible that reads you audiobooks? It sounds like a library app. Like, when I hear the word Tinder, the first thing that comes to my mind is, like, Kindle. You know, the book website. I thought it would be, like, to help you check out library books or something. Bumble kind of sounds a little bit more like a dating site. No, I don't need to be thinking about Bumble, because Flight of the Bumblebee is going to play again. And once again, we have encountered the ugly bug. You know what? Yeah, clear out this whole swarm of black here. I ain't afraid of no bug. Ain't afraid of no bug. Ain't afraid of no bug. Ain't afraid. Ain't afraid. Ain't afraid of no bug. Okay, so now we are starting to get repeated levels. It actually took a while for them to start reusing levels. It's the longest they've ever done it. They've ever gone without doing it. This looks like the bridge that Shrek and Donkey crossed in the first movie. But you're already halfway? That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. Oh, apparently they're making a Shrek 5. And it's going to have a lot of the returning voice actors. Shrek 1, that's a classic. Shrek 2, awesome movie. Especially the climax. And need a hero. That alone puts it in top 20 best movies of all time. But then everybody and their mother tried to be like Shrek 2, and now you hear that song in almost every single movie. You will not be Shrek 2. You will never be Shrek 2. Stop trying to be Shrek 2. Shrek 3... Shrek 4, good movie. And as for Shrek 5, we'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully it's good, because I like Shrek. Now, I've mentioned this before, but my brother actually brought it up. But DreamWorks, the Shrek people, now I don't know when this was, but they had plans to make a Plants vs. Zombies movie. And they had posters for the movie, and they scrapped it. If they can make... Okay, this could be incorrect, just a disclaimer, but I believe DreamWorks was the one that made the Captain Underpants movie. I read those comics as a kid, and I actually enjoyed the heck out of that movie. They could have made a Plants vs. Zombies movie. Now, the way I see the Plants vs. Zombies movies working is kind of like over-the-top, like hammy, campy, and fun. Like, just a fun romp, not taking itself too seriously. Or it could have been something like the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Like, I could see it working. But, nah, you scrap that. Hopefully, they come to their senses and they revive it. But I don't see that happening. Now, Blumhouse needs to get on the Baldi's Basics movie ASAP. Well, I suppose we gotta wait for the full, we gotta wait for the lore to be put in the game. Now, about Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, apparently they did not, contact any of the original creators. Like, they didn't let them know, hey, we're making this remake. Did you want any feedback, or do you want to be involved? Which is that's a tad rude. Like, you could have at least told them. Now, they did fix it later, but Plants vs. Zombies has dynamic music. So, when you're in danger of losing, music gets more intense. In Replanted, it's always the intense version of the song. And Laura, the composer of the first Plants vs. Zombies, she kind of roasted them in a tweet. She was like, oh, all these years later, much bigger team took out the dynamic music. So yeah, she kind of grilled him. That was funny. Okay, what? We just played this level. See, the old Luxors and also the first Zuma method, the levels would repeat, but there was a pattern to the repeating. It would almost always be 3 stages, and then they would repeat and then add more levels and get harder. It has barely been 1 city, and they're already, reusing levels we just had. Ooh, I want that. Move, move, move. Get out the way! Luxor 4, I just praised you. Don't start getting lazy. No, away from the lazy. Go towards the creative. This color selection is ass. Ooh, yes. Net is one of my favorites, because you don't gotta worry about stuff falling. As implied, the net will net it. Net's a great catch. Ooh. Caught the net with the net. So, I actually had an idea for a short story. However, it's probably already been done before. So basically what my short story was is this guy finds a credit card on the ground. It's got unlimited limit, like you don't have to pay it back, like it's this cornucopia of spending. But every time you swipe it, a random person in the world dies. And he gets greedy, he keeps swiping it, he has like this lavish lifestyle, and eventually like people he cares about start dying, and he descends to madness, and then it ends with him, like he reads the fine print on the card, and the only way to reverse everything and bring everything back is for him to off himself, which he does. Well, actually, I think you could leave it ambiguous. Like, you could leave it with him kind of staring at the card, like, is he going to do it? Is he going to just keep living this life? Like, you kind of leave it open-ended. But I feel like something like that's probably already been done before. But I just remember that was an idea I had a while ago. Well, I will say this level is a bit harder than last time. Either that or I'm playing sloppier. But yeah, like I said, it's barely been like a stage. And we're already reusing levels. We have the hidden temple, the cliff, the grassy one. The only thing different was that battle stage. It wasn't that same horseshoe pattern. It was like a horizontal thing going on. Even without upgrades, that Scorpion still does great damage. Now, I actually have no idea how much longer the game is, because like I said, I haven't played this until I started. Now, interesting fact, and this is with every Luxor game so far, when you're in danger of the pyramid, the color randomizer you get actually becomes calculated. You will only get colors that are in the segment that are closest to the pyramid. However, if everything's close to the pyramid, it kind of doesn't matter. Then you really got to get on your game in that situation. That is a big pyramid, and it's sitting on a rock. That engineer is either a genius for making it, like, stay, or he's an idiot for putting it on a rock. What do you think? You let me know. Can we get that scarab? Squeeze some coins out of it? Yes, we can. Not today. Oh. I guess that was the end of that city. That was abrupt. Well, I guess next time we're going here. We're going here this time. Oh, now we're in India. Holy crap, we have gone far. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And everybody, just do me a little favor. Have yourselves a fantastical afternoon, evening, or night. Or it could be morning, we never know. Well, you rock.